All right, y'all. This is the first time you watching my content. I usually don't make content like this. I usually go the reaction or breakdown route. But I gotta get this off my chest, bro. I won't feel better about myself unless I do. I mean, Chet, what you got going, bro? Like, what's going on? You alright? Because there's no way we've played this team 6 times, 5 times, however many times it is. And you twerked every time. You've literally shaken ass every time we played this team. I don't know what it is about this Spurs team. Does Wemby really have you rattled, but you just nonchalant and gimmicking your way out of it? Are you not mentally prepared? Are you scared? I talk to me. Talk to me, Seven. Because I can't keep allowing this to go on. I've tried to give you grace the other times. Maybe you were just I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses for the man, as you guys can see, but I just don't have an excuse. Not anymore. I mean, dude hasn't shown up against this team not one time. He's way below his averages every time he plays the Spurs. But he plays your favorite team, unless you're a Spurs fan. If he plays your favorite team, he's giving y'all belt. But when he plays the Spurs, he just becomes a shell of himself, and it's really freaking annoying. You know? Because we could have really just used 2 points from Chet and 2 more points from Chet in regulation. That was a rough sentence. 2 more points from Chet in first overtime. Double overtime is already over, so I ain't gonna say double overtime, but y'all get the point. The man's soft. I got a couple of my friends in my friend group that hate Chet. Think Chet sucks. I had to tell them to respect Seven after the Lakers and Suns series, and they were starting to see the light. But now, right back to the shitter, Chet. Right back to square one. We got to get it out the mud in game 2. I hope you see this video. You probably won't see it, but I hope you're pissed off. I hope you see me talking crazy about you because this is unacceptable, Chet. Completely unacceptable. I expect more out of who's been the second best player on this team up to this point this season. I expect more. You are more. I still believe in you, but I have to slander you because there's no sugarcoating this, dog. I don't know why you didn't get interviewed after the game today. I hope they interview you at shoot around tomorrow because I want to know where your head's at. I truly do because I don't believe in you right now. I mean, I do believe in you. Let me not say that. I do believe in you, but do you believe in yourself, Chet? Because it looks like you don't. Side note, completely off topic. This is our center in the Olympics when we play France next time. So y'all haha kikiing about the Thunder losing, victory lapping on Twitter because that's all I see on my timeline. Y'all keep that same energy when we play France. And Chet is our center. Because we ain't getting nobody else. You want Bam? All right, that's off topic. But that's enough of my rant on Chet. Feel like that was long enough. I may circle back to it. Actually, before I continue, I just want y'all to know I don't think Chet has put up more than 17 points in a game against this team this season. He's shooting 38% from the field against this team this season. He's shooting like 20% from three against his team this season. He's put up a whole 8 points tonight. And a couple other games, he had 8, 12, whatever. Less than 17. Less than his averages. Like by a lot. Like Jalen Duren type of playoff drop against this roster. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. But enough on Chet. A lot of people weren't good tonight. Shea, awful. Dog shit. One of the worst games I've ever seen from two. And I'm a two apologist. But I'll call it spade a spade. It was awful. Decision making terrible. You had 12 assists, don't care. Didn't get to your spots. When you did, you blew the shot. Step backs were terrible. Fast breaks were terrible. Weren't finishing at the rim like the way you usually do. You got us to overtime, and you kept us afloat a little bit in the fourth. So you get a little bit of flowers, but everything else was terrible. Turnover to start overtime, and then the air ball was just like back-to-back homicide. Terrible. Jalen Williams, you played a pretty good game outside of your boneheaded midi pull-up when we were up 3 in overtime. That led to the 3 from Wemby from Narnia. That was terrible decision-making. And a couple other decisions you made that were questionable. I don't remember them off the top of my head now, but he wasn't perfect. But I felt like his cutting, and he looked good for not playing the entire last series. So I'm not going to be too hard on J-Dub. AJ, did you play? Did you? I couldn't tell. Only thing I remember you doing is shooting that dumbass 3 in transition. Bro, another shot that potentially lost us the game. Because why did you shoot that? We had no reason to shoot that. Take a better shot. Get to the rim. You're 2 for 5, brother. You did nothing tonight. Terrible. iHeart, useless. Unplayable in Wemby minutes. Mark's either got to figure out a way to use double big, get into a high-low idea, using him as a screener, slipping something. Because it was terrible. He was unplayable tonight. We obviously didn't come in with a game plan to use iHeart because played for 2 minutes, didn't play again. Who else? Let's go to Caruso. No, I'm going to save Caruso. So he's the only one I like today. Big J Will, useless. What did he do? I almost cussed. I had to stop myself. Why the freak did Aaron Wiggins get minutes tonight? Why? I want you to look me in my eyes and tell me why. Why didn't Isaiah Joe play? But he did. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Terrible decision making by Dagnall. Dort, terrible. I mean, Dort was like mid. I didn't really feel like he did anything. Casey Wallace was great, honestly. Probably second best player. Third. He's third best player tonight. Casey Wallace's hands. I know Reggie Miller's bot ass said that Caruso saved the game when Chet got that block in, what was it, overtime? Or regulation? I don't remember. But when Chet got that block, he was like, Caruso did that. No, that was Kaysen. If Kaysen doesn't hit the ball out of Wemby's hands, we probably would have lost then. But shout out Kaysen. He played well. He should play more. Dort, like I said, mid. And then Russo, 10 out of 10, 5 stars, whatever you want. However you want to grade A++ performance. He did it. Guarded Wemby, scored 30, and we just wasted it. Threw it away. This isn't the first time this Thunder team has thrown away a magical performance from a good player. So it's whatever. It is what it is. But we're not getting 30 out of Caruso again. So Shea and especially 2 and 7 have to be better. They have to be, objectively. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. They have to be better. Another thing I want to talk about before I get into talking about the Spurs and what they did correctly and how they played, because I'll give them credit as well, because they deserve it. They played a really good basketball game. The 2-on-1 fast breaks, man. How many 2-on-1 fast breaks did we blow tonight? I remember at least 2 or 3 vividly, but I think it was about 5. It's 10 points. Like, if Wemby was the man back on the fast break, cooked. Didn't matter. It's like you're forcing turnovers and not doing anything with it in those situations. And there was one where Shea got downhill, blew the layup. Granted, he may have gotten grabbed. I think he got grabbed. I'm not here to complain about the whistle. But we got to be better. You have to score there. Because I can actually say if we had just scored one of those in regulation that we didn't, we would have won the game. Because the game went in overtime. So it's actually a valid statement to say that. But onto the Spurs. I mean, Wemby was amazing. 10 out of 10 performance. Of course. Yeah, yada, yada. Y'all probably seen that take. That was not a hot take. Dylan Harper. I think he's better than De'Aaron Fox. Argue with a wall. He's a better defender. He may not be as poised yet in some of those crunch time situations, but he had 7 steals. I don't see De'Aaron Fox ever getting 7 steals in his life. He also had 10 boards and 24 points. He's amazing. Stephon Castle was a turnover machine. He won't turn the ball over 11 times because he won't have to handle the ball that much anymore. But Stephon Castle is prone to turn the ball over. He's running his HB dive, doing what he does best. When he hit that three to start the game, I thought it was over because he usually gets a magnet against us. He didn't really have the magnet tonight, but I feel like he'll play a lot better. Champagny, Vassell, Keldon Johnson, they were fine. Did what they needed. Champagny, when they needed the big shot, hit it. Vassell, same thing. Got to his spots, hit big shots when they needed it. Cornette was food. I don't know how much Miss Johnson's going to play Cornette, but every time Cornette came in the game, we dominated. Dominated in non-1B minutes. Didn't matter because 1B was too dominant himself. 1B also proved that he can play 40-plus minutes. Can he do it every game? I don't know yet. First time we've ever seen him play this much. Spurs executed their game plan beautifully. Funneled the ball to where they wanted it. They wanted it to go to Caruso tonight. Obviously, that didn't work. Well, it worked enough. They won the game, but Caruso had 30, so I'm sure they're going to funnel the ball to somebody else. I think the Thunder, to counter that, they need to run a lineup of McCain, Dub, Shea, Chet, and probably Caruso. I feel like that's a money lineup. I mean, I would have thrown AJ in there, but I don't know where his head's at right now. He looked terrible tonight. You could honestly change that last spot, that McCain spot, for whoever's hitting that night. So Kaysen, AJ, whoever. I feel like the Spurs. I know there's been a lot of doomers on the internet right now saying the Spurs are just gonna walk just Thunder down. But keep in mind, 1B did have 40, and the game was only a 2-point game, or whatever, however much the finals. It went into double overtime, damn it. So obviously the game was close. Now, obviously there's a lot of things, not just the 1B 40 piece that may not be sustainable. The Shea Stinker, the Caruso 30 ball, the Chet Aster class may be sustainable. So I won't speak on that one. But De'Aaron Fox also as well, he'll play. I don't know how well he'll play. I feel like De'Aaron Fox will do pretty well. He won't be as good defensively as Dylan Harper was tonight, but he'll be good. Feel like Dad Note's got to influence Shea to play more off the ball because when he has the ball at the top, just everybody's staring at him, loading up. They did a way better job of getting to better ideas in the second half, especially the fourth quarter, because I thought the game was over when we got down 10, I'm going to be honest. But we got to way better ideas. I was kind of actually proud of the way we kind of played in the fourth and overtime because I really thought the game was over. But it is what it is. Last thing I'll say, though, why the hell didn't Isaiah Joe play at all?